Explain to your audience the difference between Muse and Urban Foli and your name.
Okay. So my name is Yahudah. I'm native of Baltimore. I was born here. I've been playing drums since the age of 2. I grew up east side of Baltimore. Age of 2, moved west side of Baltimore. My family lived there about 21, 22 years, and then we moved over into this area. My mom's lived maybe 2 blocks from here. I used to live off of Maryland Avenue over in this area.
This is the 2200 block of St. Paul.
This is 2200 St. Paul.
Right.
So this is what we're trying to bring it up, or in this area it's starting to become what they call the Arts District.
Right.
And Artscape is right down the street from here. But I'm associated and affiliated with the Living Well, which is 2 blocks from here, 2443 North Charles Street. So I'm an OSI fellow. I just became an OSI fellow, and if you're looking at my shirt, you see Muse It.
Right.
That's an idea that I came up with from the word music. But the muse, basically the muse is all the different genres of the arts. Okay. Drama, dance, singing, instrumentation, all of those particular things. So I came up with this cool way of saying muse it by using the Z, because I know that when children, a lot of times youth coming up, they try to change things so that it sounds cool, right? So it's a play on words to pull in more youth.
Now, Urban Foli.
Urban Foli basically means urban music.
Oh.
Like I said, I grew up inside of what people call the hood, but I grew up in the village of Baltimore, one of the villages in Baltimore, and so that's the urban part. Foli is Manding for music, Foli, and djembe is one of the instruments that these particular people play. It comes from the blacksmith caste or the Numu caste, and it's an instrument created so that all cultures can come together.
Now, you said you have a fellow.
Yeah, fellowship.
Fellowship. Is this with an institution, a university?
Yes, this is with an institution, OSI, Open Society Institute. Every year, Open Society Institute in Baltimore, around the states, they give out a certain amount of fellowships to people who are bringing some new idea where they can help sponsor so that the youth can get more, or people that are not really thought of all the time, they can get access to something. So through, my ideas and my instrumentation and this character, I'm really trying to play on the minds of children, because you look at everything else, commercials, cartoons, things like that, there's not really too many positive images where someone like myself or a child that looks like me can see themselves in a positive light.
Right.
So
has it worked so far?
It's working.
Okay.
What I'm starting to realize is that whenever you're bringing something that people don't know anything about, there's a lot of opposition until they get a chance to see the effects of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that you have influenced some people to go abroad or to go to music universities.
Yes. So, in this community here, through the African dance community, there are families. There's some families where, the mom and dad is not directly in a household, but there's some families where, there are male children, and, those male children, they end up sometimes coming and wanting to be around the music, like true musicians. And so there's 2 students of mine graduated from Berkeley College, Boston. There's some young men right now that are in the process of going up to high school and on their way to different colleges like that. People all the time are trying to further their study with this instrument and go to the continent to study it more. And even when I go and work with people that are much older than me, one day they're like, yeah, I want to take this trip so I can finally go see what it's like. Because it's one thing to play it and have stories being told about it, but at the same time, when you can go and see it for yourself, then you understand how much more powerful it is.
So what's your goal in life with this drumming?
My goal is I want to have an institution. In that institution, I want the youth, like everyone is not going to be able to go to college. Everyone is not going to be able to go to Baltimore School for the Arts. Everyone is not going to be able to go to Micah. But I want to be able to have an institution where if a child wasn't so successful through the academics in school, if they graduate and they're not able to get into a college, something like that, I want to set it up so that they can further their career in the arts until they get on top of the academics, so that they can take care of all of that.
Well, I understand you're trying to do that through your foundation?
Yes. Urban Foli, you got me right now because we just changed our name. Urban Foli, DJEMBE Orchestra, Performing Arts. All right.
So you're going to have a staff then?
Yes, I have board, I have staff. It's growing.
Yeah.
Not only am I a drummer, but I'm realizing that I have to...
A large responsibility.
Yes, to bring people around me so that it can grow. It's not about me. Right. I have to remove myself and understand that there's people coming to help so that we can grow this institution.
Yeah, you might be almost like a mayor in the city, bringing people together, right?
Hey, I don't want to bite off more than what I can chew.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. All right, appreciate it.